everyone. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing good. I, Sneha Singh, teacher of Vidya Bal Bhavan, welcome you in today's class of chapter Perimeter and Area. As we were discussing perimeter of square, rectangle and some of the regular figures, let's just continue that chapter and innings 13.1, question number 4. Question number 4 is saying, Kajal wants to seal a box in the shape of a regular octagon of side 15 centimeter using tape. That Kajal is a student or there is a girl, Kajal, who wants to seal a box, and the box is in the shape of regular octagon. That means the box is in the shape of regular octagon. If this is the regular octagon, suppose, and now she wants to seal this box with tape. It is asking the side of the octagon is 15 centimeter. That means all of the sides are 15 as it is a regular figure. Now if she wants to seal this box with tape, obviously the student will seal it at the borders or at the boundary of the boxes, not at this surface. We can't seal this box with this surface, right? She will seal this box over here, like alongside the boundary. That means we need to calculate the perimeter. Question is asking to find the length of tape required. What will be the length then? Obviously, the perimeter of this regular octagon will be equals to the length of tape required. Like if it is perimeter of regular octagon, what is the formula of perimeter of regular octagon? That is 8 multiplied by side, because octagon has 8 sides, all of them are equal. Whether we can add 15 8 times or we can do 15 multiplied by 8, because the repeated addition is the multiplication. So perimeter, the length of tape required will be actually equal to the total boundary length of the boundary here. That means the perimeter. So length of tape required will be equals to the perimeter of the octagon box. And what is the perimeter of octagon? Regular octagon, that is 8 multiplied side. As we know, side is given 15 centimeter. We will directly multiply 8 with 15, which gives you answer 120 centimeter. Like I will start putting the tape from this vertex. So I will require 15 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 15 centimeter, like 8 times. Either we can add 15 8 times or we can simply multiply it by 8. So 120 centimeter tape is required to tape or seal this octagon box. I hope this is clear, everyone. Let's move to our next question. As you can see, it is written on the board. Question number 6. Riya got a border to be stitched along the edges of a quilt cover. Quilt is basically blanket. We can meaning of quilt is a kind of blanket. Okay. Riya got a border to be stitched along the edges along the boundary of the quilt cover. There is a quilt cover, there is a blanket cover. Riya wants to get the border over the boundaries of the cover. Okay. She gave 30 meter border. Suppose I am Riya. I have purchased 30 meter border. 30 meter border and I brought it at my home. After that, I went to one of the tailor and gave that 30 meter border to the tailor and asked to stitch that border alongside the boundary of the quilt cover. Now, what is the size of the quilt cover? The quilt cover is 8.5 meter long and 6.25 meter wide. That means length and breadth of the quilt cover is given. If length and breadth is there, that means the shape of the quilt cover is rectangle. Fine. Now length and breadth are given. That means I know how much big or what is the length and breadth of the quilt cover. Find whether the border will be enough or not. Tailor will require more. That means if suppose this is the quilt. Now border has to be stitched alongside the edges. Like that means here. That means I need to find the perimeter of this quilt cover to get the information about the how much border I require. I will require this much border that I can calculate with the help of perimeter. When I will get the perimeter of this quilt cover, I can compare. Suppose the perimeter of this quilt cover is 31 centimeter. That means I will require 31 centimeter border to be stitched alongside the boundary. And how much I have purchased? I have purchased only 30 meter. In that case, is it enough? No. 1 meter, more meter is required to be purchased so that it will be completely stitched. So this we need to find. If this is the length and breadth of the quilt cover and you have only purchased 30 meter border, will it be enough for the same or not? To find that, we are actually finding the perimeter of the quilt cover. What is the length? Length is 8.5 meter. What is the breadth? Breadth is 6.25 meter. To find the length of border required, length of border, how much border we require, that will be equals to the perimeter of rectangle or the quilt. Perimeter of quilt. Quilt which is in rectangular shape. So it is 2 multiply length plus breadth. 2 multiply length is 8.5. Breadth is 6.25. Let's just add them. It will be 40.75. Now multiply it by this. It is coming 29.5 meter. That means how much what is the boundary of this quilt cover? Total length of this boundary where this border has to be stitched, that is 29.5. And how much border I have purchased? 30 meter. So will it be enough? Yes, obviously 39.5 is smaller than 30 which I have purchased. So 30 meter border will be enough for this. Tailor will not require any more length of border. So we will write here 29.5 meter which is the perimeter, actually smaller than 30 meter which I have purchased. So border will be enough. Border will be enough for stitching. We will not require, or tailor will not require any more length of border. So I hope this question is clear, all of you. Okay, so our next question is, the owner of a skating rink wants to have 4 rounds of rope around it. There is one skating rink. The owner wants to do the or place the rope not 1 time but 4 times. If this is the skating rink, I just giving you one idea that if this is the skating rink, owner wants to have 4 rounds of rope. He will start from here. First round of rope, that means length of rope required for 1 round will be equals to the perimeter of the skating rink. But what it is, there is 4 round, not only 1. So perimeter of this skating rink will be equals to the rope or rope required for 1 round. 1 round, that means if I am starting from here, I started having rope this way, then this and here. That is 1 perimeter of the skating rink, and it will be equals to the length of rope required for 1 round. If I want to do the 4 rounds, I will multiply the perimeter with 4, or what I can do, I can add perimeters 4 times. So, okay, after that it is like if the rink is 65 meter by 12 meter, that means length of the rink is 65 meter, breadth of the rink is 12 meter. So in that case, this is a kind of rectangle. I need to find the perimeter of this rectangle, which will be equals to 2 into length plus breadth, which will give you the idea of rope which is required for 1 round, and I need to calculate for 4. After finding the perimeter, I will multiply it by 4 to get the answer how much length of rope is required. How much length of rope is required? So let's just start. Length of the skating rink is 65 meter. breadth of the skating rink is 12 meter. Length of rope for one round. Length of rope for one round will be equals to the perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of ring, or you can say skating rink, that is rectangular in shape. Formula for this is 2 into L plus B. Do we know the length and breadth? Yes. Keep it in the formula. Length is 65, breadth is 12. That is 2 multiply 77. After multiplying, you are getting the answer 154 meter. Like in one round, in only one round, like this and this. In one round, it will be the rope 154 meter rope will be required. But it was asking to have 4 rounds. So length of rope required for 4 rounds. Length of rope required for 4 rounds. I will simply multiply the perimeter with 4. That means 4 multiply 154. That is 616 meter. How much rope is required for 4 rounds of this skating rink? That is 616 meter. Like if I will go outside, this is my skating rink and I want to do the roping alongside the boundary, I will start doing it. First I will calculate how much length of rope I require. I will require 616 meter rope. When I will go outside to the shop to purchase the rope, I will purchase 616 meter rope to have 4 rounds alongside the boundary of this skating rink. Okay. When I went to the shop, I asked for the cost of 1 meter rope. The shopkeeper told me the cost of 1 meter rope. 1 meter rope cost is 12 rupees. So what will be the cost of 616 meter rope which I require? So we will use the geometry method. Cost of 1 meter rope is 12 rupees. What will be the cost of 616 meter rope? I will simply multiply 616 by 12. That gives you the answer 7392. That is rupees 7392. This is the answer. This is the required answer. That's it. Let's move to next question. So our next question is, Jasmeet is putting a lace around a pillow cover which is 40 cm long and 25 cm broad. For your reference, I am just making one figure for you that this is a pillow cover which the length of this pillow cover is 40 cm and breadth is 25 cm. Jasmeet want to put the lace around it. Put the lace around it, that means she is starting putting the lace over here. So how much length of lace she will require? She will require the length of lace which will be equal to the perimeter of this pillow cover. Okay. So length of lace required will be equals to the perimeter of this pillow cover. Further it is saying she has also designed a flower made of lace in each one corner. Further she is putting one flower made of lace at each one corner. That means this flower will also require some lace because she is making flower with lace. She will require some more lace for this one flower. Okay. Find the total length of lace required to make 6 pillow covers. This is the one pillow cover which will require lace which is equals to perimeter of this one pillow cover and some extra lace for this one flower. If she is making same 6 pillow covers, I will find the lace required for 1 and then will multiply it by 6. It is saying if the flower on each pillow requires an extra 15 cm of lace, that means each flower which Jasmeet or Jasmeet is making here, it will require extra 15 centimeter. That means for 1 pillow cover, lace required will be equals to the perimeter of this pillow plus this 15 centimeter extra for 1 only. For 6 we will find for 1 and then multiply by 6. So length of lace required for 1 pillow cover. Length of lace required for 1 pillow cover will be equals to perimeter of pillow plus extra 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter lace extra. Why extra? This is the perimeter. Like you will put the lace around the boundary. This is it. And 15 for this 15 is for extra flower which she is making on one of the corner. Find it. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B plus 15 we will do. That is 2 multiply length is 40, breadth is 25 plus 15. Now 40 plus 25, 40 plus 25 gives you 65 and then plus 15. This is 130 plus 15. 130 plus 15 is 145 centimeter. How much length of lace is required for 1 pillow cover? This boundary, that is equals to perimeter, and this 15 centimeter extra for 1 flower. This is the length of lace required for 1 pillow cover. Now let's talk about 6. Each pillow, she is making same pattern on each of the pillow. So if one is requiring 145, 6 will require 145 multiply 6. Let's just finish this question. Length of lace required. Length of lace required for 6 pillow covers will be equals to 145 multiplied by 6. Let's just multiply it. It is giving you 870 centimeter. Thus 870 centimeter lace is required to make 6 pillow covers of same pattern in which one flower of 15 extra 15 centimeter lace is made at one corner. So this is it for today. Let's just finish this. All of you just finish this exercise in your notebook. If you will have any doubt, we will clear it out. Have a nice day all of you.